The easiest way, hands down, to get content is not to use something like in-video AI, which I see people doing. That can work. It just takes a lot of potential videos because everybody's seen those videos where they're just like kind of flashing different transitions. They can work decently on faceless YouTube automation channels, but in my experience, you need something a little bit better view-wise. And so that's why I found this Pixverse AI. I don't even subscribe to this. I literally use it completely free, so you don't need to pay for it. You can obviously upgrade if you want to, but I don't. And I built up a catalog of actual videos here using AI that I can now go back into. I have them all categorized and then overlay these as B-roll clips on top of popular voiceovers. And all you would do here in a second is when you take it into Adobe Premiere Pro, you would alter that slightly, just changing the pitch up very, very slightly. Now, the next thing that you need is obviously the B-roll that's new. The main thing, obviously, that's gonna help you monetize on TikTok with a creator rewards program and also keep viewer retention is good B-roll, okay? So that's where this Pixverse comes in. It is a game changer. As you can see here on the homepage, it's gonna show you all the different videos that other people have generated recently and what they are. So here's like a crow. Here's like, I don't even know what that is. This is like a space, like, bedroom or something along those lines. There's Spider-Man. So all you need to do then is come back to Pixverse and type in whatever you want to create B-roll wise for your actual clip, right? So we have a motivational video here. So I would just type something along the lines of like successful man walking in the city with a Rolex on. Whatever it is, right? Whatever pops in your mind that shows success. And we would get a bunch of these like 15-second clips and then just overlay them quickly as the B-roll for actual footage. And the faster that you actually clip those videos, so like 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and you change clips, the more intriguing and the more audience retention you're gonna have on that video. So don't keep it 15 seconds. Obviously, you wanna change it fast. It doesn't take them that long to actually generate, but you can also just go back to the actual homepage and download other people's that look very similar that would fit yours. And the cool thing about this is you don't need to upgrade. Obviously, they have limits here on what you're able to generate with the free version, but it re-ups every single day. So I think you can generate like 4 videos with the free version every single day. You can make multiple accounts. You just need multiple different email addresses. So you can make 5, 10 accounts and generate a bunch of videos. Literally with all those accounts, generate more videos the next day and just download all those videos as well as all the other people's videos on the homepage that are relevant. And now you have a complete library of B-roll that's AI generated that looks great, that fits your niche, that you can then use to overlay on top of other clips in the future for future videos, right? So if I was looking for like successful people here on the homepage from other people and what they've generated to fit the clips that I would overlay, I would just look like this is kind of cool because it looks like it's like a bedroom in space, but it doesn't really fit probably a motivational speech or something along those lines. So we just keep scrolling, look for one that's like a nice car. That might work, although it looks like a fake background. That's not horrible there because he's kind of like looking off into the sky in the sunset with a car. This might be a good one if like you're talking about something else. That might be good B-roll right there. That's not a bad one. Obviously an eagle would, successful. That's a good one right here. Just kind of a car driving down the interstate on the coast. Elon Musk. Very successful. That'd be a good one right there. A car's racing, driving, not bad. Fighting right here. So that's another perfect example of B-roll. So you get the picture. You can download a bunch from the homepage that people have already generated. You can also make your own here. So literally that's what it generated. A guy walking, looking successful with a Rolex on. It made that for us. Perfect example of B-roll that we download and then overlay on top of our clip. So
now our attention spans are shorter than ever and social media platforms are built to cater to this reality. For creators, this means that you need to adapt. If you don't grab attention immediately, you will lose your audience just as fast. But creating short form videos does not have to be overwhelming or time consuming. And that is where vid.au comes in. This advanced AI tool lets you generate professional high quality videos in just minutes. You can choose an AI avatar, you can then input your script, and then you just let AI do the rest all for you. Whether you're creating content for TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, vid.au makes it incredibly easy. Plus it integrates directly with these platforms too, so you don't need advanced editing skills. And best of all, you can try it out completely free to see how it works for you and decide for yourself if it's something that you like. And they also recently introduced their viral hook feature, which automatically creates short videos with attention-grabbing viral hook intros that are going to hook your audience in seconds. They've already done all the heavy lifting for you. These are perfect for e-commerce sellers like you and I that are selling on TikTok Shop, TikTok affiliates, or even selling on their own Shopify stores or wherever else. Now, if you're ready to take your videos to the next level and cut out the time that it takes you to create them, check vid.au using the link in the description below. It is a game changer.
If we download this, we can then take it into Adobe Premiere Pro, drag it over, Now, since we are going to make this for TikTok, we're going to change the sequence. You don't need to use Adobe Premiere Pro. You can use Final Cut or Shotcut, which is completely free, or whatever software you want to use to edit. You can also obviously pay somebody to do this. I believe you could do this on Canva, which is free as well. We would just change the frame size to 1080 by 1920. Tell I haven't done this in a while. I usually pay people to do this for me because I'm not the best editor in the world. And then you just drag it out like this. And also with the free version, you get that watermark there that you can't really see very well, which is Pixaverse in the bottom, but that's totally fine. It doesn't matter because we're going to cut that into vertical anyway. So nobody's going to see that anyway. It doesn't matter. And we just drag that out and boom. Successful guy walking. You could also kind of like leave it there. Most people aren't going to notice on TikTok or care. And there you go. Pretty decent. And then we would just add the MP3, take little bits of it, and boom, ripple delete that. So there you go. You get the overall picture. You just then add B-roll clips on top of that. And of course, you can't download that many per account, but you can scale easily and get more B-roll AI generated on whatever you want by just adding more emails, creating more accounts, and then coming back every single day. You get to a point where you don't really need to generate more based on your niche. You can just go back into your actual library of all your downloaded videos. You should categorize them about what they specifically are. That way you can search if you're looking for a specific clip. And then you've got hundreds, if not thousands of clips that you can overlay very quickly on top of a popular speech or whatever your niche is. And now you can make unlimited videos and pump them out very quickly. And these get results. So really hope that helps, guys. As always, this is just what works for me. Hope it helps.